Hey everyone, welcome to AstroScoop. This is Jeff, the astrology coaching channel that does a deep dive into the planets and signs of the zodiac. Today's video is Capricorn, the goat. Hey everyone, welcome to AstroScoop. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for hanging out. If it's not, thank you for coming back. Please consider liking, subscribe, and comment. So let's get to it. So today's video is Capricorn, which runs from approximately December 22nd, which we just had the solstice, to right around January 19th or 20th, depending on your birth year. In the zodiac, Capricorn is the last Earth sign, and it's cardinal, indicating action and ambition. Capricorn's key phrase is I use or I utilize. So Capricorns are all about utilization of resources and using at their disposal what's right and correct for the situation. For the most part, Capricorns, being an earth sign, like to have a steady, stable, practical daily existence. However, because they're cardinal, unlike Virgo, which is mutable, and Taurus, which is fixed, the cardinal energy or the prana force of Capricorn propels Capricorn people to climb to great heights. Now, the Capricorns I've known or I've coached in my life have been sort of one of two types. I've known Capricorns that would admit that they're not that ambitious in sort of a worldly or a public sense. Capricorn is a public sign. And then, of course, there are Capricorns I've known that are very driving and perfectionistic and absolutely want to meet their goals no matter how long it takes. The symbology of Capricorn with the goat, with a dolphin's tail, or the sea goat, however you want to look at it, the goat symbology is very key to Capricorn because of that climbing sense. So there's a sense of climbing to heights with Capricorn. There's a sense of achievement, but not only climbing, but the fact that the goat, when it climbs on its terrain, is sure-footed. So possibly a positive, secure, healthy Capricorn is probably the most sure-footed in terms of their steps that they take to meet their goals, probably more than any other sign. And like their fellow earth sign Taurus, they have intense determination, but that cardinal nature, it allows them to take action in a quiet way, probably more so than Virgo or Taurus. The week we are in right now comprises the first Capricorn period, which runs from December 26th to right around January 2nd or 3rd, right after the cusp solstice that happened on the 22nd. Now, when I was young, I knew many Capricorns growing up in my neighborhood, both men and women. But basically, for whatever reason, I often clashed with Capricorns myself. And the interesting thing about Capricorn, and you'll know this if you're a Capricorn person or you know someone that you're close to that's born under the sign of Capricorn, is because Capricorn's ruler, which is Saturn, Saturn is very serious, and it has to do with timing and chronos. So its timing is everything to Capricorn. Doing things at the right time, and that, of course, they have their own pace. What's interesting to me about Capricorn is how Capricorns can achieve so much, probably more than Taurus or Virgo. Capricorn, because of Saturn, and Saturn's a taskmaster, Saturn gives the natives a very, very cautious, sort of melancholy demeanor. I wasn't fully able to appreciate the finer qualities of Capricorn in terms of waiting and patience and having a steady effort. So Capricorns are cautious until they see the right moment to move forward. But they are always moving very slowly and quietly, sort of unobtrusive, and achieving, but you don't always hear about it until you see the results. Now, one of the telltale signs I've noticed when I have met or coached Capricorn people is, yes, there is a seriousness there. However, that's mitigated depending on, are you closer to the Sag cusp? Are you close to the Aquarius cusp, which I'll talk about in a future video? Or are you in a specific decanate of Capricorn? So I'll discuss those in a future video. But generally speaking, there is definitely a seriousness to Capricorn, and a purposeful quality. However, Capricorns can have an amazing dark sense of humor. So I really do appreciate Capricorns and their sense of humor, because Capricorns can go from serious and tell you a joke or be a little sardonic or a little dry, and it's a wonderful thing. And Capricorns definitely have a very hearty, earthy sense of humor way underneath that reserve and that cautious exterior. Capricorn people tend to be very much salt of the earth and highly dependable. This is definitely not a flaky sign in general, unless there's other indicators in your natal chart. And Capricorn also, Capricorns can appear cold or aloof, but underneath there's a lot going on with Capricorn, and there is a sensitive exterior and a very hearty, loving nature for Capricorn way underneath. And of course, Capricorn is usually a discriminating sign, so Capricorn's not necessarily going to show that to you quickly. You have to earn it with Capricorn. So two early Capricorns I picked are Denzel Washington, who starred in many movies since the 80s. A movie called Flight a few years ago about a troubled pilot, which he was really, really commanding and very, very interesting to watch. And also I picked Anthony Hopkins, who's an older actor. And Anthony, of course, is from Silence of the Lambs and all sorts of Shakespearean type theater and movies, and has an amazing presence. And these two actors, both Denzel Washington and Anthony Hopkins, I think project such a Capricornian presence, a commanding presence in each scene that they're in. And it's not in a showy way necessarily, or a dramatic way like it might be with Leo or Aries or other signs. But there's definitely something about, there's a quiet, earthy, strong presence and a commanding presence. And in their acting roles, they just seem very, very capable. And that's a really strong theme for early Capricorn people that are integrated and feel secure, is Capricorns are really, really capable. And any of you that work with a Capricorn, or if you have a Capricorn on your team or in your club in the community, you'll know that a positive, ambitious Capricorn, wow, you can get so much accomplished having that Capricorn person near you. And they will, even if they don't agree with your ideas, they often will suck it up for the team and just move forward because they want to see those results. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today and talking about Capricorn. I'll have a second Capricorn video coming, and there's also other videos. Please comment and let me know what types of videos you want for the new year. I am open. I have all sorts of ideas, but I can't do them all. So give me some ideas, and until the next one, stay safe and be yourself.